WebDAV is the Web Distributed Authoring and Versioning Protocol defined in RFC 4918. The WebDAV protocol defines a framework for creating, changing, and moving documents. The Mac and Windows operating systems support the WebDAV protocol, enabling the mounting of files referenced by WebDAV servers as local directories. Using WebDAV, a collection in the iRODS data grid can be mounted as a directory on your laptop. We will examine the steps needed to set up WebDAV access on your laptop and how to mount a data grid collection. You can then run applications on your laptop that directly access files stored at some remote location in the data grid. The application treats files in the data grid as if they were files on your laptop. A standard example is using a text editor on your laptop to edit files in the data grid without first downloading the files. The instructions for setting up WebDAV on a Mac computer are available in the blog How to Drag and Drop Access to iRODS with WebDAV. The specific section on Configure the Client provides the following instructions. Open a Finder window, click Go on the menu bar, then click on Connect to Server. Enter https dfcweb.datafed.org/ltl-webdav. If you are using self-signed certificates, you will need to respond to a warning. Enter your Lifetime Library username and password, click Connect. This interface is set up to connect to the Lifetime Library. To connect to another data grid, a different web address will be needed. An example is iren2-web-prod.renc.org irods-webdav for connecting to the DFC data grid. The instructions for using WebDAV on a Windows operating system are slightly more involved. The steps are: tell the Windows client to trust your certificate if you're using a self-signed certificate. This requires access as an administrator to the Internet Explorer. Guidance is given at poweradmin.com. Open a Windows Explorer window. Right-click on Network and select Map Network Drive. Click the link that says Connect to a website that you can use to store your documents and pictures. Click Next 2 times to acknowledge information. Then unspecify the location of your website. Enter https dfcweb.datafed.org/ltl-webdav. When prompted, enter your iRODS username and password and click OK. Name the map drive and click Next, then click Finish. You should now have access to your Lifetime Library data collections via WebDAV. This includes support for drag and drop and execution of your application on files in the iRODS data collection. An example of WebDAV access on a Mac is shown here. In this case, a Temporal Dynamics of Learning Center data grid was mounted on the laptop. The display includes the collection hierarchy, the modification date, the size, and the type of each object. Files can be dragged and dropped from other Mac directories into the data grid. The interface does not support operations such as metadata loading or replication. Take 7 minutes to complete exercise 23. Install the WebDAV client. Use the address https dfcweb.datafed.org/ltl-webdav. Try loading 5 files into your LTL collection. Try editing a file that is stored in your Lifetime Library collection. Please load a paragraph describing what you did into the Lifetime Library in the sub-collection class INLS 624 by the end of today's class.